Well, hello everyone and welcome to the channel. Now we've got Surviving Mars here and we are starting off with the Japanese space race is our name here. Difficulty challenge so far is 300%. We've got Commander Profile of Futurist, so we get the Autonomous Sensors bonus tech, and Breakthrough Techs are researched 30% faster. That actually added difficulty, which was weird, but that's fine. And then we've got Mystery is random, Arrival Colonies ×3. We're not doing any game rules, and there's the details there. Let's get into this. We're going to select somewhere, so prefabs. What are we going to do here? Well, that is a good question. We definitely want an explorer. We definitely want a commander for the drones as well. So we'll keep that as is. We got 15, 15, 10. Some probes. I kind of want... Let's have a look at the prefabs here. Stirling generator I like. Moisture vaporator. Drone hub's nice, but I don't think we need it right now. I'm going to take that out and we're going to grab in. That is probably... I guess we go 7 probes. That's how we're going to do it. So we did take out the commander, but we will get that again, and we are probably just going to randomize this until we think we've got something okay. I don't mind it being too hard. That's not bad. That's not bad. What do we got? 37 south by 22 east. That is our colony site. Mean temperature 15. Topography is steep though. Can we do that one? Yeah, let's do that one. All right, so here let's get going here. We'll just pause it up, and I'm really excited to obviously get into this with you guys. And if there is any tips, it started us off up there. Do pop them in, because I've played some. I've done a bit of a practice to get up and running kind of thing, you know. But if you do have more or anything, I'm going to try and find a little bit with some of these probes. Water reclamation, okay. But yeah, do fire them in. I don't want to overdo this now. Oh, there's water there. Cool. This might be where... Oh, yeah, perfect. Okay, no vistas though, but I think we are going to go in over here. Let's have a look. It's an average grade water. What are the concretes like? Low, average, and low. So those two, and we do obviously have an anomaly. I think we're... Oh, pink rocket. We are going to land over here, so we're going to keep it out of the range of any dust over here. I think we'll go unexplored over here. So let's just pop it down. Here's absolutely fine. Let's watch this rocket come in. But yeah, if you are new here, guys, welcome to the channel, and I hope you enjoy your stay. We got find water on Mars. That's fine. That's great to get that. I do hope you enjoy your stay. And we've got this anomaly which we will pop out here. Let's have a look. And I wanted to pick Japan because they have the flying drones, right? I thought they'd be fun. The main one I've played with is India. I really liked playing with those, actually. They were good. They were good. RC Explorer. You're going to go straight to scan this anomaly right here, my friend. Welcome to the planet, though. Let's do this. I love it, man. It's so beautiful. So beautiful, isn't it? Ah, come on. Anyway, I'm getting carried away. What we need straight off the bat then, as we know, is we are going to have to go into our concrete. So we'll get this set up. We're going to need power and concrete, but I do want to get it all laid out. So I'm going to firstly get my landing pad here. I'm going to turn it off a second so we don't worry too much about that one. I do love the game so far, by the way. It's been fantastic. And we will get our universal depot, as we know. Let's just pop one there, and we'll also get a large dumping site over by the concrete over here. Pop it there. Just getting all my little bits out, you know, so it's a good idea to do that, and we'll get some concrete depots just outside of here as well. Let's go 2 of those, and let's get our production going. So we did start with a fuel refinery, which is awesome, but I'm not actually going to use it straight away. What I am going to do is I want this to be this way, I think, kind of like this. Yeah, it's out of the way. We'll start with that, and then we'll get the power in. So I'm going to run this off 1 solar power and a battery, I think. So we are going to go power cable, and we are going to bring this way. So we want to be outside of the range of this thing, don't we? So we don't dust up our goods here. So we want 1 solar panel here, just off the edge. I think that's out of the dust range. That should reach that as well. And then we'll also get in I'll probably hold fire on the battery, maybe. Are you going to start grabbing that? Come on, mate, scan that one. And then we can go into our research as well. So what we'll do then is we'll have a look what we've got. So the great thing is we start with the water reclamation. We've got the Moxie upgrade, which is nice as well. We're not going to get into the terraforming straight away, but we'll see what we've got. So we've got generate 100 per soul for each RC Explorer. We're definitely going to get that one. Increases production by 25%. I don't know that much about these, but we may as well grab the funding really, really early as well, and then we can buy in what we want here. Moisture evaporator upgrade, so water production increased by 50% as well. That's a pretty good one. And it looks like we have 78% on the low G high rise already. So, to be honest, I'll put it there just because it's almost done, but we'll kind of leave it, and we will outsource this one. So we're going to use up a whole chunk of our money, but we're going to outsource for the souls here to get some more research popping, because I know that's really, really important in this game. And I think we're okay, and we'll go out and start our scanning as well. So let's make sure that is being done. So we're going to make sure these sections are being queued here. Let's just go around us for now. We've got a good amount of concrete around us. I'd love to find maybe a vista over here or something. Concrete and metals. But other than that, we don't have too much. So these are... I brought 2 RC commanders. That was a little bit weird of me, actually, wasn't it? Not what we want. We need a transporter. But that is more than fine. So they're just unloading the resources at the moment. We'll let them do that. All right, I'm just looking around. There's some metals over there. So we're going to need to kind of grab these metals here. I'm going to bring this this RC commander over this way, and we're going to start picking up those metals, because without those metals we can't build anything. And I made the mistake of not bringing over the transporter one, so we might need to grab one of those in when we can as well. I'm going to have to manually just gather this at the moment with these drones. I think that's okay though, and we'll have it in range. How far does this rocket reach? So it reaches up to here, so we should be able to cover all our water and rare metals when we get to it with just that, and we'll get our first drone hub around this area as well. We'll get a trading one down. I do have plans on what we need to do. Is that a bit of metal there as well? It is. So what we might need to do then, whether we wait for our first rocket or we get straight into the fuel production where we can as well, I don't know. But what I will do is get my cabling in. So we're going to bring the cables this way. I don't want it to go into the rocket dust, so we're going to bring it this way. And this is going to go battery here. And we'll also go... I think that's fine. We're just got with the one solar panel, we should be fine. That produces enough for this for the day, and then the battery should run it through the night as well. Obviously, we got ourselves a fuel refinery, and we just need water. I think we've got the water vaporator anyway, didn't we? Yeah, moisture vaporator, which is cool. So we'll pop this over here. Is that out of the dust? I think it should be. Yep, that piping is in there a little bit, but that's okay. We hit a milestone for scanning that anomaly, which is awesome as well. It's a bit more. And with that, we are going to need some kind of power. So what I'll do is I'll just get it laid out. We'll go fuel refinery there, and then we'll need a water storage, won't we? Water tower next to this one. I'll probably put it this side. That should be fine just there. And then we'll pipe this in as well. So they're building that one at the moment. That's a pipe valve. That's not going to work. So we need pipes. Go 1, 2, 1, 2. Beautiful. And we might need to bring this power cable out a little bit more, actually. So we'll just bring this across to here. And do a bit of manual work with these guys, because I kind of messed up, didn't I? So what I'll do is just keep driving over these guys. Building's not working. That is fine.
We've
anomaly analyzed.
From the anomaly, and it completely validates our hypothesis on
physics research by 10%. Cost of engineering research by 10%. Oh, that's tricky. Which one do we want to do here? So I think we'll conduct on physics or engineering. Let's go physics. Let's check in on the research here, what we're doing. So the AI robotics. So we've got our autonomous sensors as well that we can get down ready. So we'll start with a couple of sensor towers, and I kind of want to put them... So these are going to need... To be honest, they're autonomous, so they just... they shouldn't need power, right? We got that researched. No longer require power or maintenance. Yeah, perfect. So what we'll do then is get these. So that's one metal, one electronics. That is fine. We'll get one over... Where's the edge? Unexplored. Let's go here. And let's also get one over this way. Too far from working commander. We'll pop one over here as well. We'll get that going. I know that you want to put these further out, so the closer to the one you're scanning, the better. But it is what it is, right? Our waspy drones collecting that. They're so cool, man, the flying ones. Look at them go. They're gathering some metal. I know it's going to be a little bit slow. I did make the mistake there, but it is okay. We'll be able to grab 8 metal right here anyway. And what we'll do is buy in our required anyway, so it'll be fine. Let's grab these drones to grab some metal as well. And then the other drones should be doing the same. So they should all go and grab some metal. And what we'll do is bring these guys in and we'll get all this built over here. Because I did, kind of mess that one up, but that's okay. I'm also going to get in our second solar Now, actually, we're not going to need it, are we? Because of the Stirling generator. There we go. We'll pop the Stirling generator right there as well. I know there's a lot for us to build here. But we can still get these guys to gather resources here as well, which is nice. It looks like they are putting it straight into our thingy here. So they've got the electronics already in there as well, which is nice. And this one should get built. We can start our scanning as well. So we'll just zoom out and see where we're at with that. So this one's on 89%, and we've completed the Explorer AI, so that should give us a little bit more research per sol. We are in the second one, and we haven't really done anything yet, so please don't hate me for that. Are these guys still carrying? Oh, they leave all the metal there. So yeah, we're pretty screwed then until we actually bother to go and to grab anything. So we're going to have to go supply pod, and we're going to have to get a transport in. Remote control vehicle that transports resources. That is fine. We'll grab in one of those anyway. We do have enough for one more lot of stuff here. So to be honest, can we get the drone hub? How much does that cost? We can. Okay, should we just get these in then? I guess that's fine. And we will launch this one. We'll bring in the pod here when it comes in, and that's how we're going to do it. So this will be ready, and then we'll just get them to transfer it over, and we'll actually be able to do something. Meteor's going down over there, though. We might get some research out of that one, which is pretty cool. All right, I'm going to send these drones over here. I think I can manually get them to grab these resources anyway. Same with these drones, just while we wait. They will come and grab it and go back, I think, so that's fine. Mars crowdfunding is great. We got a bit more there, and we got a scan done over here as well. More concrete. It's high grade, though, which is good. And they should be bringing this metal back over. I'm just going to focus on the scanning. And when we get the other one in, we can get this built anyway. It's not the end of the world here. They should continue to grab these. So I've got it just running speed whilst they do that. Get our pipe work in. There we go. And then they just need to do the metal here. So we'll let them charge up and we'll carry on. And the pod has arrived, so I'll just pop this. To be honest, we've got to be careful. We don't want it dusting up, so we'll pop this over here as close as I can there. Perfect. And no active research. That's never a good thing, right? What do we have here? Drones and rovers move 20% faster. I like that one. Scientists and botanists have 10%. No, we don't need to worry about that yet. We have polymer factory and fuel refinery. No, I kind of want this stuff here. So we'll pop that one in, and then we'll pop that one in. You just want them queued up anyway for when you scan the anomalies and stuff, don't you? Let's get this pod in here, which is awesome. And hello. So we're going to set up a transport route from boom all to boom. That should start getting us some stuff here, and we are going to salvage that one as well, so the drone should go do their thing. Dig deep. Your attention is required. Alright, one of our scientists just reanalyzed the scan data and found traces of resource deposits that you didn't know existed. The data seems correct, but our equipment wasn't calibrated to detect the sites. You congratulate your colleague for the discovery and decide on a further course of action. Alright, commander profile, not astrologist, correct the search buttons. Gain discount on the deep scanning tech. Improve the drill technology. Reveals deep water extraction and deep metal. Immediately exploit the new... No, I don't think we want that one. I do like the discount on deep scanning. I also like this, deep water. Comes in handy, doesn't it? Let's go the deep scanning. And does that kind of affect... We just need to unlock some of these along here, right? So once we get that one, we can go down the trees here. And I would like to get some kind of breakthrough, but we'll let it play until we can kind of get going here. We do have something. They just need the pipe work going. Oh my word, so we found another water down here. It's low grade, but that is huge. Oh, hello. Jeez, what is going on here? Not the exploitable. These are all low, but oh, there's a high there. That is amazing. That's pretty close as well. So I'm just going to slow it down again now because D-Drive has finished. So we are going to continue. Is he still working? He is. How are you doing, mate? Got 12 metals? Good job. I'm going to move this drone towards here a little bit so we're kind of spread out. I'm pretty sure we're not building this because they can't reach the electronics that are in the ship. There we go. Look, straight away. Or are you going to charge? I thought so. We kind of messed up our drones here. A bit dusty based on that, but that's fine. They should do a bit of building now they're in range. Because we've got all this metal over here, and they can't actually do much. So we want the fuel going so we can get the rocket back up. I'm just going to move these over a little bit more. Quite handy having two of these, actually, because we just move it around. Once all this is built, though, I know this is pretty horrendous start here because of what we did, but a simple mistake. We'll recover. It's fine. Yeah, that worked. Just moving the drone over, it means they're grabbing this metal from here that we grabbed, and they are either loading here or going to go and put it in this. So we should get our water going, because we do have some power and stuff that needs to be done. We really need to get on top of this concrete, though. That's going to be a big deal here. And there we have it. Water towers being constructed right here. Awesome stuff. Boom. Not enough water. That's awkward, isn't it? This thing's supposed to be pretty good at that. It produces water 1. That's fine, though. We should be making some, right? Oh, it's because we're not even connected here. Have I messed that? I just realized that was very... Also, right, this is fine. Get that done. That all connected up. That was what I was thinking. What the hell is the problem there? But it's fine. Got it sussed. And here comes the metals now. Perfect. So we've just hit a scan over here. We've got another concrete. There's a lot of concrete here. And we've completed amplification here. So we now have, what's amplification? So we can move into the RC transport harvests resources faster, and its maximum storage is increased by 15. That's actually decent, is it? Wind turbines upgraded. I do want to kind of unlock this as well. We're doing that one at the moment. Let's go transport optimization, and then we'll also do this one just to unlock the next physics here. Social we're not bothered by at the moment. There you go. Sensor tower boost over here is pretty awesome though, so we should get a pretty good boost on most of these. I'm going to queue up these, so it'll go, yeah. These should be done pretty quickly, which is good. And there we have it. We have our concrete extractor now. Alright, we can finally start doing stuff. So this one isn't that great. It's 20 per day. It's not horrendous because this concrete deposit is average, so that's not too bad. Other than that, though, we are okay. We're just not enough power here. In the day, this should be fine, and especially when they build the battery, we should be okay. Stirling generator, though. Yeah, okay. Let's have a look at our power consumption here. So power demand's 15, so in the day, we should be fine. We'll hit our full power demand. What that does mean is we're probably going to want another solar panel here. I'm going to try and stay away from the wind turbines to start with, and the reason for that is the maintenance cost. So if you didn't know, they cost machine parts to maintain here, whereas solar panels only cost metal. Metal is a resource you can find on the map. Alright, we want to work towards some of this as well to unlock the research points. So launching a rocket from Mars, we should be okay. Once this gets the fuel, we will get that launched as well. I will make sure none of this is moved here. Let's get a transport route set up for this guy. So we did find a bit of metal over this way, so we're going to load all resources and bring that back as well. And there we have it. We've got our circuit set up, so let's get through this night time here, and we should be good to go with starting the fuel production. Just in the meantime, I'm going to bring some power cables just down this way. And then I'm going to just bring this up a little bit to hit our water here. There we go. We'll connect that up. And this will get us ready for when we start getting the underground water here. I don't know if we have the tech for that, actually. We do. So we have a water extractor here. So consumption is 5. Well, this has a rather large dust zone, but that should be all right. If I get this on like this, that's more than enough in this area. We want to be able to build it so that we can get a second one on this if need be as well. I do think that works.
Sector scan.
Maybe I want to remove this, actually. You can't do it just yet, can you? Sector's been scanned. Okay. Just do it like that. Bit more metal there, that's fine. We do need that at the moment anyway, but we are back in business now. We've got the concrete. Everything's powered now, so we should start seeing some fuel going in. Beautiful. And then we'll get that launch where possible. I don't know if we'll be the first, so we might miss out on that one, but that's okay. And we've just unlocked the... what's it called? Is there a way of seeing your completed research here without just looking over these? It was that, wasn't it? Water production increased by 50% on these, which is pretty cool. So we could upgrade that one when we've got the... we don't want to waste the polymers at the moment, though. That's the only problem. Oh, there we have it. So you can look at the research up here as well. Very much like Alien Dawn, isn't it? Same guys, to be honest. I don't know why I hadn't played this before, in all honesty. All right, that was built, and it was built super fast. So we're going to need some pipes for the network here. I think what we'll do is we'll get in another water tower. And we'll pop it this side, I think. And we'll pipe this in. That might not be the most beneficial, but I want it to be out of the range of the dust here. Might not be the best looking thing until we can destroy them, but that's okay. And I'm going to connect these up as well. I look a bit weird on piping connections, but that's okay. And then we're probably going to need... the power at the moment is 20... oh, we got 25 stored, so we're absolute maximum here. So we do need one more solar panel to keep us going, maybe. How long does it take to fill a battery, though? I think for the time being, we just need to go with that. So we're going to grab in one more solar panel. What we'll do... What's the range of this one? That's not great, is it? We'll do it over here, then. That's got a dust range, has it? Yeah, so we'll keep it over here, then. That's fine. Got another solar panel there. Beautiful. We're getting somewhere. Let's check in on the scanning as well. So, 96%. Awesome. So we're going to need to queue up some more. We'll get a few done over here. I do think going down here is the best. There's no resources there at all. Metals and concrete. They might be a little bit slower over here, but it is something. We'll keep that popping. There we have it. There we have our basic setup. Look at this. Looks real good. A little bit ugly. I love the pink pipes, though. Very, very cool. And, yeah, we'll just let the concrete kind of do its thing. We're doing well. We're doing well. We're okay. I could do with finding some more for the research, so that would be lovely. I'm just thinking which is best. This, so far, has been our best concrete. We've got an average there. This water one's a really good one to get towards, and I love that we have this. I'd like to find some kind of vista around here, but we're not lucky enough to have done that, so, and we don't want it to be too far away. The drone hub is going to replace our rocket here. We want it to encompass everything. So what I'm going to do is actually bring it this way. That covers everything? Yes, it does. And we're going to need some kind of cable connection to this one. So, drone hub. Ooh, that costs us all of our electronics. We're going to need to look at that as well, but I am going to get this in anyway, and we're going to pipe it in. And we'll get one more battery on the go with this thing. Bring that down. And what I am going to do, I think, because this has a good range, I will be assigning, because we've got these, I don't know, we've got the commanders, haven't we? They're pretty good. I might move them down here a little bit. Just want to keep it away from the dust when we do launch that. This is in, though, and we'll get some solar panels over here now as well. Where can we put this? I think we can put them here. We're going to go one, and we are also going to... I'm going to get another one out of the dust range still. Perfect. I don't think that hits it. And then we'll get one more battery over here as well. Tell you what, let's keep the batteries on this section. We've completed transport. So RC transport is good. That's really good for our collecting, so we should be doing that nice and quick now. And we've scanned another one here. And there we have it. We've got our vista. So, it's quite far away, isn't it? Average. Ooh, very high concrete there as well. I think we need to try and terraform and flatten out this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this drone hub over this way, and we are going to terraform this section out. So I love the way you can kind of get rid of the landscaping, I should call it. So we are going to flatten this area here. So we need to start it from a flat area, then you drag it over, and it's going to take them some doing, but it'll keep that one busy here, and we'll also do the same. Overlapping. We'll do overlapping projects. We'll wait for that one to finish before we move on to the next one. Then we are going to need a concrete dump here. So a large dumping site, and we'll stick that there. All right, we've done all our research. There's now none active. We're absolutely flying through this. What do we have? Drone hubs are constructed with additional... I should have saved it. Okay. Okay, that's fine. We have adaptive probes, which we probably should get that one in. We have fungal farm. No. We are going to go drone robotics and low-G hydrosynthesis. What is that one? Yeah, we don't need that one. So I guess they go up slowly anyway if you're researching bigger techs is how it looks like. I don't know. They go to flatten the land here and it'll show. And then the excess waste will be here as well. Some colonies can turn that into rare metals, can't they? Not producing due to lack of demand. Oh, can produce 5 more if needed. I get you. I was just going to say, 0 is a bit weird here. But I do think we want to kind of focus our dome being over here. Problem we have then is the rare metals are then over here. Maybe we wait on that vista and we save it for the next one for travel. I do think just having one near this is probably a good idea. Within range, maybe, of the drones. What we can do is start to place it down. So I'm just going to slow it down and we'll get our dome over here. So what I'm probably going to go with is the quite expensive. We might just do the microdomes because they don't cost us polymers at the moment and they're pretty cheap to run. So we can let's figure this out. So we don't want to be too close to that one, but we do want to be in range of the rare metals there, right? So we're going to go one here and one here, but we're going to pause one being built. And that will be in range of the drone hub, so that'll be good to get constructed. We'll start that. I guess we can. We're going to need the power cables anyway, right? So we're going to need to go... Let's figure this out. We'll come off this one. Do something like this. That's perfect. So we'll get a power cable going along there. That should cover us right through the middle of the base there. But we do want to get this up and running as early as possible. And I'll try and remember what buildings I need in there. To be honest, I might need your assistance on the best method to get started on buildings. I know I need houses, food, maybe education. I'm not too sure. Definitely food, though. All right, we've got another 74 up here. Are you... You're not doing anything, are you? Right, what we'll do then... Yeah, there it is. We're going to load all resources and bring that down here. And I'm actually going to get in another storage as well, so we don't forget. We're going to want a what we're going to do is get a separate fuel depot. And the fuel depot is going to be a little bit away from that. Because that can explode, right? We're on 22 there, so this is ticking over nicely. We'll get there. Alright, prep is going well. We're on just under 30 fuel already in the rocket, which is really nice. And to be honest, they're making great work on the drone here, which is kind of scary. We might need to milk this grade average for a second one when we can as well. So we might need to actually lower this one down. So what I might need to do is potentially... What I'm finding weird is that dumping site doesn't seem to be filling up. But I might need to actually flatten out this right here. Be honest, so we'll do that. So if there's any spare drones, they'll kind of do their thing there. No resources down here. We're getting a little bit unlucky. We did start bang in the middle, I suppose. Maybe we should have started elsewhere, but it's quite hilly. It's going to be pretty cool building something up here. I bet these have got, like, something good in them. Who knows? We do get a little bit of a sense tower boost still up on all these, so that's good. Okay, we got a power problem at night. We know that anyway. We have batteries, right? Should be okay. Oh, look at this. They flattened it already. You crazy sons. They were quick. All right, get back over here and do some work then. You can kind of flatten this as well. Good effort. That is so good, because this is kind of awkward to build on around here, isn't it? We could... I'm trying to think. So when you're transferring resources, by the way, do you get a drone hub, and then do you get another drone hub over here, and then do you get an RC Explorer early game to just transport the materials across? For this one, obviously building the pipeline up to here would be okay, but then you'd have to transport goods to get this built, if that makes sense, because that's a high one. That's actually really good. How do you get the work from this area? Oh, they didn't put it on a dumping ground thing there. You not reach that one? Oh, they can't. What about now? What about now? Come on, you can reach that. Get that on the dumping site here. It's very, very messy. Doing pretty well, though. We have our metals here. It looks like this has actually stopped moving now, so we're going to need some more resources over here. Oh, there's another rare metal one over that way as well. Let's grab this one here. And we'll go... Oh, just because there's concrete there, we want to be careful. But we did scan a decent sector, it seems, with 2 rare metal deposits, both average as well. Dome without life support, that's fine. We're going to power that one off anyway. But it is built. So what we can do, I'm just going to slow it down and we will get the prep work in for this. So we will put down what we actually want inside. First of all, we're going to need our... Wow, living complex, the comfort. I'm just trying to figure this out. So you get 14 for that one. How many can you get in a microdome? How many can a microdome support? I need to be careful that I don't get them in too early. I just wanted to get it ready. I think we'll get the basic living quarters in anyway. They look quite nice. We'll go 1, 2. Probably get a third in over here because we can. Does that fit up there? It does, and we'll get in. We want this to be nice for them. So, can we fit in a small thing in there? We're going to need some kind of reel, something. There we go, small garden. Boom. And then we're going to need some kind of dome services here. So we're going to need a small space bar. Provide space for R&R and fancy cocktail. Obviously, you need workers for this. Is that the one we want? Or do we want to go into the big space bar here? Obviously, we need an infirmary. grocer.
Resources are low.
Small grocer, there we go. What we'll do is that enough? We'll pop a small grocer in there. We've got resources low, and we're definitely going to get an infirmary in, because that's how you get births, right? We'll pop one of those in, and we'll also get in a small space bar over here. So I think that's what we're going to start our first dome with, and then we'll decorate this as well. So we're going to need a nice garden. No, that's way too big. Let's go with a pond. Pond by the infirmary. And then we'll have small garden. These only cost like concrete anyway, so it's fine. I think maybe the small gardens in here as well. That'll do. That should be everything we need for now, though. And then we've got a little bit of space if we want to do anything as well. We'll let them build that anyway. But we do need to look into the Moxie upgrade for when we want to do this. So that is our next step here. So we'll let this one just play. I just want to check on the research real quick, because we did finish one. New building, drone hub. So we can officially then build drone hubs. We will research it, but we're not going to need it. We're actually going to need to outsource some more research again. And I am going to spend the billion here to do so. Perfect. And then I am going to get into, so life support, we're going to need to go down into the Moxie and oxygen tank. But before we do that, we're going to need to support this. So we're going to need power. And for power, what is the maintenance on these guys? So it is easier just to get in maybe one large wind turbine for a permanent 10 might be a good idea. Question is, where do we want this? I don't want it near the rocket thing over here, so I might start to put this in. Is there a range on any of these? It doesn't seem to get hurt, actually. That needs maintenance as well, so we do need to keep a close eye on the machine parts here, but I think I'll get one large wind turbine in to accommodate these. That should help with the batteries. And then life support is going to be one Moxie. Only consumes 2, actually. Put it enough for this. We'll start our oxygen production over here. We're going to need an oxygen tank, which we will put right there. And then we'll pipe these two together. I think that's all we... Are they together? That should be together. Beautiful. And we hit the milestone of construct a dome first as well for that research, which is awesome. To be honest then, we're 4 away to launch this rocket. That is going to get dusty though. It won't when we're on this one, I don't think. Is that going to hit... Hoping that won't hit this when it's there. It shouldn't do. Should be along this line here, right? Oh, we're going to be hopefully the first to launch. I think it's been a pretty solid start so far, so I'm quite happy with that. We need to make sure we're not idling with a lot of stuff though. Is there a... going on here? Too far from working. That's fine. You can stay there. Have you almost done that? You have. And what we'll do on the next buy-in potentially is grab in electronics or whatever we'll need as well. But we will want the rare metals extractor as well. So let me look here. Infrastructure. Where's the production? Rare metals extractor. But this can have 12 workers. We want to start making some money really, don't we? So what is the... This is a grade average here. And it needs to be in range of that dome, right? So the dust one should be okay there. I think we'll be fine by popping it here. I don't know if these have dust. So we'll get that one built anyway. And then when we get some colonists on, we will be able to start the rare metals extractor. Now, a full disclaimer. Up to this point, so after having 2 domes up, I've never taken it any further in this game. So that's as far as I've got, just to understand the basics. So tips, 100% welcome. I would massively appreciate them as they come in as well. But let's get this fuel done. Come on, guys. And there we have it. Our tank is up as well. Looking really, really good here. We've got plenty of metal now, which is awesome. And I'm going to get in a trade one as well. And I think our fuel is good. So we are here. And we are ready to launch our first rocket. So we are going to send this one back to Earth here. A monumentous occasion. Achieved. And we were the ones that hit the milestone as well, which is amazing. Here goes the Japanese pink rocket right here. Let's go. Oh, look at that, man. Up it goes. Ah, it's so beautiful. It just going out there. And we're still scanning out here as well. We're almost done on those. We need to queue up a few more. Let's try these ones. we may as well get all of them just queued anyway. And there we have it. We have our first rocket in. And to be honest, that is the perfect place to end this one out. So as always, thank you for spending the time with me. If you are new around here, please do consider subbing to the channel. And please do hit the thumbs up as well. Drop your comments for anything that helps me in the game as well. And it helps the algorithm. So thank you for that. And last but not least, if you want to support me that little bit further, please do consider hitting the join button to become a member of the channel. As always, guys, do take it easy. I'll see you in the next one.